Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now the question is, what is SEO? I found this small paragraph on Mars.com, which is a popular SEO tool. They have written that SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, which is the practice of increasing the quantity and quality of traffic to your website through organic search engine result. What is organic search engine result? That is the result when a user goes to a search engine like Google, write a question and get the result. So that is called the organic search engine result. Let me show you an example. I went to google.com, which is a popular search engine. I wrote this keyword, cancer treatment, and Google has returned more than 1 billion pages in results. You can see there in less than a second. So people go to google.com and they search for different things, like some people need information, some people need to find a restaurant, some people need to find a clinic, and some people just want to buy something. Now the question is how Google decides to show the result and rank the pages, because Google has more than 1 billion pages for this simple keyword. Well, Google has more than 200 factors to rank a website or a web page, but you don't need to worry about that, because if you do the fundamentals and the basics right, then you are going to get your desired result all the time. And that is what I'm going to teach you in this course. If you look at this chart, backlinks has only 13% among all the other ranking factors. This means you have to work on your content, your keywords, your loading speed, your social media optimization, and friendliness of your site and your theme. Now, where you can find all these Google factors and different guidelines from Google? Well, there is a place called Google Search Console Help. You just need to go there, and Google has a lot of resources there for you, for all the people who manage a website, and how Google actually rank your site and how Google find your site. So these quality guidelines should always be your first priority to read. Now, the second thing is Google algorithms. Google, before 2010, you could easily rank in Google by simply using keyword stuffing. Yes, guys, people used to do a lot of spam before 2010 because Google was a very easy tool to misuse and rank within a day or two. Then Google had to actually protect their system and protect the integrity of their system. So they released the Panda update or Panda algorithm in 2011. And this Panda update actually targeted all the websites who are creating low quality pages, low quality content, and door web pages and really spammy stuff. So Panda targeted those people and de-ranked or just removed altogether those websites from Google's search engine indexes. Then Google released another algorithm called Penguin, which targeted all the link building practices, black hat link building practices. Then Google released the Hummingbird update, which totally changed the way Google was actually ranking websites, because this was the update when now Google can actually rank your site or your page for different keywords. In this algorithm, Google actually took into consideration the intent of the user instead of the keyword they are writing in Google, because Google just wanted to know what is the intent of that specific user for that keyword. So this made things a lot easier than before. And then Google released so many other updates like Possum, mobile, Fred, and local searches. Let me go to the next slide and show you a very, very interesting thing. When you write your keyword on Google and you go to the bottom of the page, Google shows top 10 results on the first page, and then the other results, you have to click the next button. But surprisingly, 99% users don't click the second page. They just come to the first page, get their result, and then they just leave that. So what this means for you, this means that you can be in top 100 results of Google, like in top 10 pages, or maybe like in the top 50 result. That is okay, that is fine, but your target should be the first page of Google. And if I tell you one more interesting fact about the first page of Google, then you will be surprised that Backlinko, which is a very popular SEO website for SEO resources, they did a study and they found that 60 to 70% people only click the first 3 pages on the first page. Like if you see there are 10 pages, 10 results in this chart, the first page, the first website gets 31% of the clicks. This is called CTR, click-through rate. I mean, if you are on the first page of Google, but still you are not getting traffic, that means your site is not clicked by the users. So here in this example, you can see the first result has 31% CTR, click-through rate, and the second one 24%, and the third one 18%, and the fourth one 13%. That means if you just look at the top 4, they are getting like 70 to 80% or even 90% of the clicks from the results. The rest of the 5 or 6 pages have like less than 10% clicks. So that means you should always target your site for the top 3 See this example. I have written a keyword in Google SEO guide and it has showed me like thousands and thousands of pages. But as I mentioned, and Backlinko did that study, these three are the top pages where people mostly click. Like 70 to 80% people click only these three pages. So when you are targeting your keyword, you need to be, little bit realistic, and you need to target low difficulty keywords and keywords that have like less competition. So then you will be able to come to the top of Google, like first page or second page, and then you will get the click-through rates. And that's what we are actually going to completely discuss in this course, how to optimize these titles in the description so that people actually click your site when your site is on the first page of Google. Now, lastly, I will talk about search engine market share worldwide. This is the latest data, and you know what? We will be targeting Google for this course because Google is the most popular search engine, but there are other search engines such as Bing, Baidu, Yahoo, Yandex, and DuckDuckGo. Google has the highest share in this market, like almost 90%, but then Bing is also there, which has like 5 to 6% share in the search engine market. So we will also be like discussing Bing in this course, but other search engines like Baidu is a Chinese search engine, Yandex is a Russian search engine, and Yahoo is getting very, very few searches. So we don't need to look at that because they will automatically pick our content, but we can actually optimize our site in Google and also in Bing. So now that we have discussed about SEO history in theory, from next lecture, we'll talk about keyword research and niche selection, and that is a whole section. So see you in the next lecture.